What is a celebrity dating faux pas that you see that just makes you go, why are people still doing this?
The fame whoring. Can I say that? I need entertainment time?
You can say it.
Okay, so they basically think, like, I'm a celebrity, I should date a celebrity, and they get together and then it explodes on them. Like, we saw so many breakups this last week, right? So I'm sitting here going, no. Like, get out of Hollywood. Like, I can't tell you how many times I tell someone famous that comes to me A-list and go, why are you dating the actress still? Have you not learned your lesson? And they don't learn it. And it always is like, who's fighting for the mirror? Mm-hmm.
Is there a celebrity out there who's done dating right, who's maybe a blueprint people could follow?
Taylor. Sorry, I can't. I just want them to succeed and get an engagement ring by July. I'm really rooting for it. Taylor. Because when she said she was leveling up, she said, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. And after 5 years of like hidden relationships, always having to be, like when you're successful, you always have to go, oh yeah, I'm not, like go in the background. No, and he's at the top of his game and she's at the top of her game and they're two separate careers. And I'm just praying for this. This is the wedding I want. Okay.
All right. These other ones are, I think there's more to dig into here of if they're
okay,
going to work.
I'm gonna cross my legs and get into it. All right, let's go.
Kylie Jenner and Timothee Chalamet.
I like that. I would like her to convert to Judaism.
Okay.
So I like that. I think they have really good sexual chemistry, and he's an amazing actor. I mean, what's wrong with that? She's a billionaire, he's an actor. They look like they're gaga over each other. I just hope to God, you don't spend a lot of time when you're a celebrity if you live on opposite coasts or you're shooting movies. That's the whole honeymoon thing. You got to settle down and go do errands. Yeah. That's how you know you're in a relationship,
Sofia Vergara and her new man who's a doctor.
I love this one. I love this. He is really rich. He's Gigi's doctor. I bet you didn't even know that.
Oh.
And he's the nicest guy in the world, and I like this a lot. And I like the way they were amicable, her and Joe.
Yeah.
That was the classiest divorce. She was so open. I dated a younger man. I don't want to have kids. I thought she was fantastic the way she described it.
Kind of on the flip side of that note, I think we're also seeing a trend of women going for a little younger man.
Oh, here we go. Kristen Cavallari, right?
Kristen Cavallari and her guy.
He's 24. She's 37. Kristen was on my show. I love her to death. She's my girl crush. I'm like, play with it until you can't play with it anymore. But come on.
Do you think that dynamic works better than older man, younger woman, or is it?
I don't think age group, the big age gap ever works. Like, I mean, even if it's the 30-year, like with Brad, I don't think they work after a while because someone's going to want something they didn't get, whether it's children or they want to retire or they don't want to work anymore. Like, it's not always great. Now, that's not to say that several relationships haven't worked. It could be karma, past life, whatever you want to call it. But I do think that a lot of them, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at one level, you're at another level, and even though we have sexual chemistry and we're working in the house, what's it going to be like in 10 years from now?
Not going to be exponential growth.
Exactly.
Together.
That was good. Good way to point it.
Tom Holland and Zendaya.
I say they're going to last. I want them married. I've watched them on talk shows in Britain. He's funny. He's adorable. She adores him.
Sabrina Carpenter and Barry Keoghan.
It's really cute. He came to Coachella. He's been following her everywhere. He's a sexy little thing, great body. Go for it. And he's also an import. Imports are really good, by the way, for the United States girls.
All right, so all these mashups have Patti's stamp of approval minus Kristen Cavallari and her boy toy.
I'm not putting her down. I like Kristen. She needs some fun. She got off a divorce. She already got a girl. I'm okay with that. He's hot as hell. But having a baby talk at 24 is a little too early. He's already like, I'm in love with you, but I don't know how long they've been dating. But actually, it's been like maybe a month or something like that, right?
It's moving
but
fast.
They look sexy. I mean, I watch the Instagram. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's
like good porn. Social content.
It's like Insta porn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Alexis Bellino.
Okay, here we go.
You recently looked into this relationship. She and John Janssen said there might be some love bombing going on here. Mm-hmm. She didn't take too kindly to that.
No.
And released quite the statement
yes.
that called out a fraught romantic history and said you should really focus on yourself rather than others.
My friends fixed them up, which I was very suspicious of. I said, I don't trust this. And I know what he did to Shannon. And I don't trust a man that sues a woman for a facelift for $75,000. Why do you need this money? You just spent $14,000 on a Van Cleef ring, or did you get it at DHgate? I don't know. So my point is that, well, she's not the greatest barometer, by the way, of all her relationships, because I know her, and I know Drew, and I know her ex-husband. But and I'm not saying, you know, she threw a lot of shade at me being single. I'm going through my own journey.
Yeah.
What I do is my business. So when I look at this situation, I look at how a man treats a woman, and it has shades of narcissism. That's all I'm going to say. We'll see what happens. I'm sure it's going to be filmed and it's going to be all on the show.
Yes,
I am protecting Shannon. She's a good friend of mine, and so is Vicky, and I'm fixing her up right now.
Okay.
I got my partner in New York, Bonnie Winston. She's going to help me fix her up because we have Orange County guys. So we'll see how that goes.
What are we looking for Shannon?
Well, someone who's a classy gentleman, has money, thinks she's beautiful, and I would like a more stable wellness kind of guy. Let's do meditation. Let's not go get cocktails. You know, things like that that'll heal her inside from all those wounds that the ex did. You know, or any of the other guys.
Yeah, kind of balance out her interests, but the other way.
I want a more spiritual person for her, actually. I'm looking for a spiritual guy.
I think that's a good move.